Yeah, man.
This just got real deep.
Yeah.
It's all right.
What's his name, dog?
It's all right.
Y'all in front of the
You look like somebody that would date like somebody that's
Jatavius. That's his name. Like it looked like that would be his name.
who?
Jatavius.
Oh, with a J. Wow.
Jay Sean.
Jay Sean.
Yeah. You don't like a Carl or a Robert.
Or like a
James.
Rob.
No, none of that. You like somebody that has
They got 4 syllables.
4 syllables, yeah.
Wow.
Cracking up.
Yeah. Matter of fact, you like somebody that
Hey.
you know what? You would date somebody that
Y'all, give me
his name is Rashawn, and then he got religious and put Shabak on it. Rashawn
And
Shabak.
then she go around saying, he saved.
Find out he Muslim,
favorite line.
Hebrew
Shabbat.
Israelite.
Right? Man, it's all right.
Wow.
She's happy right now.
Yeah.
And I'm excited that she's
Yeah.
happy.
Hey,
Excited.
straight up, tell the truth, man.
I
You
can't right now.
when's the first time you realized that you liked her? What restaurant did he take you to? It was fish.
Fletcher! On the east side!
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
He took me to Fletcher's.
He took me to Fletcher's, girl.
I love that. Okay. I mean, it's the simple things.
Try the
Right?
new wing flavor and things.
Wow.
Them extra. You got in the car. He had an extra box of wings. Surprised you with it.
Yeah.
Hey, he was like, "Hey, baby, I know you're gonna be hungry tonight. You feel me? So I just want to let you know."
No, that would make that smile. From
It's-
here
but-
to here.
Look,
Like,
you go.
because I have witnessed her, Chris. I have witnessed
things,
her.
though. She
I have
good.
witnessed her
All right.
leave everything behind except to go plates.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm talking about drive off with fish.
That's crazy.
Shakira, I have seen her with my own eyes leave everything important behind, get in her car, and drive off with fish and chicken, and be like, "Oh, I left my purse, I left my license, my credit card, but I got my fish."
I never knew that now.
I have seen this with my own eyes.
I went to the best cookout in America. I was so distracted. That was one
So
time.
all you can think
though.
about was food.
It was one time.
Oh, okay. Well,
So if he surprised you, he was like, "Hey, babe, go ahead and go to the car real quick," and then got in the car, hey, babe, I just got an extra little gizzard for you.
Gizzard.
right now,
Because I know you're gonna be hungry at night. You feel me? You've been in college, you've been studying, so I know you need a little gizzard
What
snack.
did he do for you for your graduation when you got your second master's? Well, you had 2 masters in what time? I know that
Can
was a
we not?
celebration.
Yeah, what happened? What did he do?
Anything?
Oh, please.
It's okay. All right.
Your real boyfriend gonna be mad now.
You see what I'm saying?
The real one gonna be mad.
real one.
Wow.
father.
Now I got more than one.
I mean,
This is deep.
Okay.
that's this culture now. Y'all do that type of stuff now.
Now wait. Now.
Y'all do that now.
No, you can only have one.
No. I'm talking about one. I'm talking about the denial.
Oh yeah, yeah.
There's some denial going on.
For sure. Choose wisely. I must say, choose for your future and not your now.
But I know you ain't talking, bud.
I am single.
But I know you ain't talking. We about to get you. I'm about to fire you up too.
Don't fire me up. I'm out. Keep me out of this.
No.
I'm sick. You just.
you sick? I'm about to fire you up.
Wow.
I'm getting better. I'm not all the way there yet. Please, let's hold the.
All right, I'm about to because we, you know.
Next week.
Oh yeah, we gonna fire you up, but we gonna fire you up. Oh no, you 100.
I can't do
You
it.
100.
I can't give it back
You
right
came
now.
in here dancing. You 100.
I just did a pose.
No, yeah, we gonna fire you up.
Okay, later.
We'll save it for
Later,
next
later,
week.
later.
But I'm gonna tell everybody.
Okay, later. Jesus.
Oh boy, we gonna get you.
We gonna talk about it later. Everybody later. Jesus.
Chris, what's our sponsorship for today, man?
Today's episode is sponsored by Don Christie. Don Christie is where comfort and style collide. Don Christie is a active inspired wear that you'll feel good in and feel good about. With quality pieces and quality material, Don Christie activewear is the only thing you need while in the gym. In addition to making sure you look good while working on your body, Don Christie specializes in ensuring that your comfort is not compromised. I'm sick. When it comes to your gym routine, whether a tough workout or a 5K run, Don Christie Fitness Apparel will always come through. For more information, you can follow them on Instagram at DonChristie_ or visit their website at www.donchristie.com.
Shouts out to Don Christie. Thank you for sponsoring today's episode.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. All right. 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 All right This is really cute too, ladies. Please go check it out.
Oh, you know about it? You got some stuff?
One outfit. It's cute.
For real?
Yes.
Cool. Oh, well, all
She's
right.
phenomenal.
You know her personally? How you be knowing all these folk, man? I don't know nobody.
My past life.
Oh, when you was in the street, boy, you feel me? Hustling, you
You know, in
know.
the streets, you know everybody, but you know.
Why you don't tell them about church?
I do. She's come to church multiple times. When we used to have Saturday church, we used to have.
Man, that was 4 years ago.
She has been.
No, it was longer than 4.
She's been to church though, but she had a baby and everything, so
okay.
you know things slow down. But I've told her about the church. She liked it when she came. She did.
All right, man. So you out there evangelizing, or you cap? Cap for Jesus. You cap for Jesus.
No, I have been. Should we tell them about The Chosen?
What?
We've been having
We've been
a good
watching.
time.
We've been watching this show called The Chosen.
No.
About Jesus.
I know you ain't telling me about the show called
watched
Chosen.
it?
I haven't watched. I don't watch it. I've watched it.
All 3 seasons.
I can't get through all 3.
Why? It is so interesting.
It is. It is.
Revelation.
It is.
Your
It-
faith is beautiful.
I
That
think
was the moment.
I feel bad because I related to Peter a lot. And he was trying to tell the lady, "You doing too much. Don't cause all that attention." But the lady was trying to get her friend healed, and she went to the top of the house.
You're like church people.
Yeah, I just kind of I just didn't want him to go to jail. I didn't want Jesus to go to jail. And then I realized Jesus looked up and said, "Your faith is beautiful." I said, "Wow."
That was my favorite part. I need some more faith.
So y'all been watching it together?
Well, yeah, we'll watch a couple episodes and then say, "What you think about this?" We'll have a Bible study, basically. And
Boy,
we'll
you
say,
about to start
no,
the whole
I
trend.
said-
Hey, how many people on, man?
It was
How many people on that?
56.
What's up, everybody, man?
Go watch The Chosen.
Can y'all do me a favor, man? Look, all 56 of you, thank you for tuning in tonight. Welcome to Bandwidth. Could you share this link on your Facebook pages and copy it and put it through your text messages and stuff like that, man? We're trying to get out there, man. So thank y'all for supporting. So go ahead, tell us about it.
Yo, it's just a beautiful show.
Never mind.
Okay.
So what would you do?
Wow, this is crazy. All right. This is the What Would You Do segment. This is where you can hear crazy relationship stories, wild scenarios, and offer up your opinion. This What Would You Do segment is called Light Bright. I'm a 30. Why do y'all always try to figure out the story when I say the name? You do it every time.
I just want to know.
Okay.
You stopped to say that?
No, because it's so, yeah, okay. I'm a
He
30-year-old
must
man,
say.
and I have been dating. He's a 30-year-old man, and he has been dating this amazing woman for 2 years. She's been showing me what a good woman looks like. I pursued her at this jazz concert, and the vibes were perfect the day we met. We had dinner 2 days later and just clicked. I must admit that when we started dating, she told me she had never dated a man like me and that her taste was specific. I'm a 5'5" chocolate man with rich skin. The ladies usually love it. Is there something funny? He's 5'5".
Keep going.
Okay, I'm a 5'5" chocolate man with rich skin. The ladies usually love it. It makes up for my height a lot of times. I have beautiful teeth and my swag is fire. I love me. But I never really knew what she meant by that statement and never asked because I'm everybody's type, so I thought. Lately, I've caught her saying things like, "Babe, do you like his outfit?" Or, "Babe, do you like his haircut?" Or even, "Babe, you should think about getting a car like his." Every single time I look over and see nothing really different about these guys. I mean, our swag was usually the same. Their cars weren't better than mine. The only difference was they were light-skinned men and usually about 6 feet tall. She even asked if I wanted to take a break from traveling to stay out of the sun. I let it go, but that one sort of bothered me. Well, one day we were out at couples game night. All of my homeboys are on the lighter side, which is always a plus for me because the ladies love the chocolate. Well, the whole night, it's like my girl was eating them up with her eyes.
Oh.
I mean, she fixed them drinks, fixed them food, and I even think I caught one of their girlfriends getting upset with her because of all the things that she was doing. I've started to feel real insecure, but I'm a man. I love her, but I'm sick of all the comparisons.
The who?
Comparisons.
The what?
Y'all, I'm sick.
No.
Comparisons.
The what?
Sick
The
brain right
comparisons.
there. Okay.
Is it me or should I just let it slide? What would you do?
Nah, let her go, bro. Let her go down. Yeah,
He said he's everybody type.
Yeah, he's delusional. Yeah, he's delusional. He's delusional. But
I can picture how he look right now. 5'5", chocolate man, nice
How tall are
teeth.
you?
how tall are you?
5'4".
Yeah.
All right.
You could picture it.
Yeah, you can actually see eye to eye.
It's nothing wrong with that.
No, we're not talking about that. He's not
Okay.
everybody's type though.
Okay.
Show, like,
Yeah, he's not everybody's type. Number one, so he's delusional. Number two, she doesn't like him. She likes
Yeah.
tall, light skinned men. He needs to
Yeah.
let that go.
Yeah.
Because in a couple hours, she gonna cheat on you, bro.
Oh.
And she has no respect for you, my dog.
Fixing them. That's what I'm
Fixing
saying.
the plates.
Yeah.
Golly.
And drinks, and the girlfriend got mad.
Yeah,
you
dog.
overboard right
Yeah,
now.
she took you
Yeah,
too far.
2 years though. That's a lot. That's
They've been dating 2 years? Ooh, bro. She
probably
been
already
gone.
cheated.
Yeah, she been gone.
We
She
so
been
sorry.
gone.
Cheated twice.
we
She
so
been gone.
sorry. That's
Yeah,
all right.
she
Well,
been gone, dog.
Wow.
you heard it from a man,
Yeah, she been gone. Let that go, my dog.
Father God.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, y'all. Let's do this taste test, man. What do we have, Shakira?
Is Kim Kardashian's energy drink.
She has an energy drink.
This girl is going. She
Now we made her a little bit richer.
What's her net worth again?
business guru.
$1.7 billion.
Golly.
This is cute.
That's crazy, man.
It is. It looks like it's like, what's it called?
It's Alani, right?
Alani by Kim K.
Kim Aid. I love that.
Yeah,
All
bro,
right.
she needs some better.
It's probably for women though.
It's trash though. The cover is trash. It don't look good.
It looks a little
Yeah, like somebody.
like she said.
It
I'll
looks.
just give you 10,000 to fix it.
Yeah,
50,000. Just take 50 out of my savings.
Like her cousin made it for her.
I'm cracking up.
How many calories?
Only 10.
Okay.
How many
Zero
carbs?
sugars,
How many
4
carbs?
How many carbs?
4 grams of carbs.
Zero sugar. All right.
All right, guys.
Let's see. Oh, we got biotin. Your hair gonna grow. Dang, I love this. It reminds me of a pink starburst. We stop the whispering. Dang.
It's
Cool. It's cool. It's cool.
All right, Kimmy.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, ain't gonna
It's straight.
It is on straight now.
I might finish drinking.
I ain't gonna drink it because of how it looks,
Mm-hmm.
but it's straight now.
You know what they say? You don't put a lot. They say.
Why you shouting, man? You got a microphone. Why you so loud, dog?
It's my
Did you go
ear.
deaf too?
I'm sick. Yeah.
Why you been sick?
I'm
You
not
went
gonna
deaf
count. No, my ear.
No, you do this every show though.
No,
You do it every show.
I do not scream every
Yeah,
show.
put the mic
I
to.
do?
Yeah, you do it
Why
every
do
show.
I talk loud?
Yeah, you gotta have a microphone, bro.
Well, what I was trying to say
Yeah,
was.
that's better. As a
No,
matter of fact, can you?
I'm not. No, seriously. Let me just say this one thing. You know, when you have like sinus issues, it's like your ear.
What I'm saying to you is, you do it every show.
I've been loud since day one.
You're like
Wow.
you're
Okay,
loud,
well,
bro. Talking to mic.
I was just going to say that, you know, like this is.
That made no sense. You know what? I think.
I can't take it. Wow.
Wow. I thought we were showing mercy on this show because I'm getting better. I'm not all the way there.
What you saying?
This is what I was going to say. Seriously, though, y'all. You know, they say you're not supposed to put a lot into. When did she make this? Like this year? Yeah, like they say, you know, when you first start businesses, we kind of do it backwards, but we put all the effort into like how it looks and all that, but you're really supposed to do what she did. Yeah, you don't do the most. You just put the product out, see the demand, then you go back.
Well, see, I didn't know how long this had been.
Yeah,
out.
I didn't know this was this year, but I figured
You can. Oh, she
a
doing
couple
it.
months. Oh yeah, she.
Oh yeah, she doing it the right way because this
It's
don't look.
actually good.
Yeah,
thank
this.
y'all.
Hey, I'm not y'all. I'm an energy drink fanatic, and I'm
Absolutely.
trying to tell you, this is one of the better ones that I've had.
Yeah, it's good.
I ain't lying to you.
Does she have other flavors, or is just this? See,
She about to blow up.
Smart.
Yeah, she
one
about to blow up.
flavor.
Yeah, she about to
Some
blow
folks
up.
will do 10 flavors.
Yeah, yep.
Then you don't do that when you're doing
Yep,
this.
less
not
is
an
more.
Less is more.
Less is more.
This is not an existing energy drink.
And so
It's a
look,
perfect. I love this. I love brands.
and I remember y'all.
Yeah, okay.
I remember when I was doing my t-shirts and stuff. This is what I noticed. The worst part of me selling shirts was when we were giving everybody different colors that they requested.
Yes.
I'll never do that again.
Teach. Can you put a round of applause on that,
Let me-
please, Dr.
hold on, let me
Gabe?
see what
Please. That's the truth.
Yeah, that's the worst thing. I was listening to this guy that owns like a multi-million-dollar burger joint. Well, he started off before he had burgers, it was like American food, everything you could, anything you wanted. His restaurant sold it, and he said it was the worst decision he had ever made because people can come in and say, "I want this, I don't want that, I want this, I want that, I want that, I want this, I want this, I want that, I want that, I want that." He said when they stopped that and just did hamburgers, and it wasn't like double and you can have, it was simple. This is all we have on the menu and fries. He said that's when his company blew up. That's when he had greater retention. The worst time when I was in entrepreneurship doing t-shirts is when everybody's, and get this, it's always the people close to you that want what they want.
I'm telling you.
Say it again.
It's always the ones close to you. Can you get me this? Can you get me that? Can you get me this? Can you get me that?
We out.
And no, ain't no we out. We don't have that. We don't sell that.
Listen, we don't got
We
that.
don't sell it.
Stop.
That'll mess you up.
Yes,
That'll mess you
stop.
up.
Listen, if you are an entrepreneur, only cater to one particular area and find that community that wants that. But don't try to cater to everybody. But yeah, so Kim is doing that's dope.
Dope.
That's
Yeah.
really dope.
And Damon, what's his name? Damon John, the owner of Fubu. He created Fubu. He does the Shark Tank show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He said the same thing when he started Fubu. His most sold item was the basic Fubu jersey. That's what everybody. He said he started trying to do all types of stuff, and it just put him under him and his friends when they started it. So he realized like the most sold item was the basic Fubu jersey. Fubu coming back
They
too.
just did a relaunch.
Drake had everybody is wearing Fubu right now.
y'all.
It's so fire. Y'all know,
Are you serious?
I love Damon John, y'all. Listen, it's back. It's so fire too. Please, y'all gotta go look at it. Go look at it.
I got it. That's my day.
He's back. Every celebrity has been putting it on. It's so Drake had it on with the ponytails.
Let me tell you what I'm about to do. Hey y'all, if I ever become a celebrity, let me tell you what I'm gonna bring back. Plain white shoes from Payless.
Oh, bring them back. Please bring them
Payless
back.
doesn't even exist anymore.
Yeah, well, when I blow up.
Oh,
They're gonna
come
do a
back
new
just for
one,
you.
yeah.
I love that.
But when you're a celebrity, you put something on, everybody just
What commercial was Fashions for Less?
City
City
Trend.
Trend.
City
They
Trend's
still
still
around.
around.
They around because people like
Like
Dez.
Dez.
Wow, you guys.
We keep them in
Going,
business.
that's why- They got some cute
They got cute stuff
stuff.
sometimes.
Hey, y'all remember?
I hate the smell.
Hey,
of City Trend.
y'all remember when we met that night to look at that building?
Yeah.
Dez looked in the window like, "Ooh, that's cute." It's in the middle of the night. "Ooh, that's cute. See that shirt?"
Don't you like City Trends?
They have cute shoes sometimes. So
No,
y'all-
ma'am.
They heels. Be cute.
It stinks in there.
Enough. Let's not make this show about me.
I'm sorry. We love y'all, City Trends. Jesus.
Yeah, they could have sponsored us
Sponsor
tonight.
us.
Hey, Kim, congratulations. Phenomenal
Yes.
drink there.
10 out of 10,
Shakira.
KK.
Yeah, I give it a 10. Shakira, give us our current events, please.
Hello.
Hello.
Typically, you say hey, and then I just kind of go off. All right. So, for the first time in 84 years, a tropical storm made landfall in California. Her name, Hillary.
Yep.
New rainfall records was set across Los Angeles County as the storm crossed into Southern California near Palm Springs on Sunday evening after earlier making landfall in Mexico. The storm brought 2 or more years worth of rain in California's desert areas, officially freeing the state of its extreme drought conditions for the first time in 3 years.
Wow.
So they needed it.
Our God sent the rain.
I ain't gonna lie, I felt the wind.
Yes. How did it? We. I'm sorry. Yeah, me too. I felt the wind. Powerful. Wow. That's
Yeah.
Hold on, man. I felt the wind. Dog.
it's a song in your spirit.
It's a song in my spirit.
Okay. I hope I know the lyrics.
It's a song in my spirit.
God. Get into the very essence of God.
Oh, Shanda.
I felt the wind when she said that.
The drought is over.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lord.
In fact, I want you to find yourself right in the Holy of Holies.
The Holy of Holies. You preached about that. Power in the third, the Holy of Holies. Not the first layer.
But what you talking about?
The word. I'm talking about the word.
What are you talking
The
about,
word
sir?
of God on Sunday.
I didn't
You
say
in the
nothing
fourth
about
heavens
that.
right now.
Yeah, I ain't say
He
nothing
said
about
you
that.
don't have power. You don't got power in the natural. You don't got power in the third.
I didn't say holies of
But
holies.
the
though.
holies of holies is.
Where? Where's that? Where is
It's in the
that?
fourth heaven.
Where is
The
that?
fourth heaven. All right, y'all. All right. We got the fourth dimension.
Oh my God! Now we in the fourth dot. Man, we play too much.
Y'all, wow.
Oh,
that's
this the song. Woo!
Woo! Heaven. Oh, snap. Calm down.
Are you on beat? Yeah. Oh yeah, that's it.
Now we got praise dancers in the room.
I used to be a praise dancer.
And what church? The Hood Church of America?
Oh my! Look. Oh, please put the camera on. Oh.
Here we go. She holding
Yeah! Worship! Worship, daughter! Worship! Worship!
I feel him now.
Yeah!
His presence is in the room. Yeah.
Pastor Griggs! Release the glory! Release the glory!
Let him use you.
Yo, I used to be on the praise
Oh
team,
my.
the dance team at my old church.
Please tell us in
When I
what
was a little
church.
girl.
Oh my
I
God.
think I only did it 3 times, but I remember the dance.
Oh my God, y'all.
Because then my parents would stop going. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Woo, Father. I felt the glory there too, y'all.
Man.
Can that be the next team?
The Ruach of God has hit the room.
Man.
Woo,
Thank you, Jesus, for
I
freedom
really want to
and
go
liberty.
to that team.
Oh
Y'all be hating, man.
Ah.
Y'all
But you just released
Rhonda
the.
said it's the Bob movement. Not wasn't even paying attention to the actual movement. Wow.
Man.
That's a vibe
That's
for
what I
you.
do.
Okay.
Wow. Hey, prayers for California, y'all.
Yeah,
Prayers for
seriously.
California.
Seriously, though. Seriously.
Shakira, you got something there for us? All right. Thank you, Shakira, for that. Des, holler at us with our it's questionable segment.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
It's Des.
It's
Nice
Des.
to see you all in the comments.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you tell them to share this link, please, Des?
Yeah, share this with your sister, your brother, your
Hey,
friend.
let me ask you a question. Does your guy tune in? Does he see what you do?
What guy? All right, yeah, let me be careful.
Yeah.
Yeah, be careful.
Yeah. Be real careful.
Be careful.
Y'all, please, enough. All right.
Be single tonight. Be careful.
Let's get ready for the segment It's Questionable, which explores the latest headlining news. Today we are talking about Michael Jackson. He has been dead for 14 years, but California courts have decided to revive the lawsuits of 2 men who claim they were sexually abused by Michael when they were children. The lawsuit states that the companies Michael owns have a legal right and a duty to protect the victims from his alleged abuse. People argued that it was unfair to revive the charges of a dead man when they didn't bring charges against the lady that lied on Emmett Till. Where do we stand on this issue? Is it fair for the charges to be revived, or is this questionable?
What you think?
He has been dead for a long time.
Deceased.
Deceased for a while. I think they should let it go. If they didn't get justice while he was alive, I mean, it's over and done, right?
Yeah, you in the mood today. Wow.
No, this make you want to
All right. Stop playing,
working
man.
up.
Stop playing, man. Who would play that? Why would y'all do that?
Wow.
Why would y'all play that, bro?
It was you waking up though, like they did in the video.
It was the warm up. Drop the beat one more time.
Just one more time. We got a dancing anointing tonight. I love it.
Wow.
You know the dance, I'm sure.
I don't know the dance, y'all.
Nah, you practiced it.
I never practiced that dance in my life.
You did it before you got here
I
today.
promise you, I've never.
know that
I
dance.
don't know the dance. Look, y'all, nobody from the South knows
Let's
that
learn it
dance.
and do it next week.
We will not be doing that.
Wow. That's a good bonding activity for the bando crew.
Yeah, we won't be doing that.
But I think that's yeah, I don't
Let
know
the
what-
man rest in
yeah.
God.
Yeah, I don't know if that's what are you trying to? A person is deceased. What are you trying to do? With
Money,
it?
man. Money,
Yeah,
man.
It's
It's money.
money.
Yeah, it's money. Let it go. Yeah, that's my opinion. All right, what you got, Des? What else you got?
Next up, we are talking about the son of Michael Jordan, Marcus Jordan, who is 32 years old, and the ex-wife of Scottie Pippen, Larsa Pippen, who is 49 years old. They are planning to walk down the aisle soon. It is no secret that Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen went from teammates to rivals over the years. Fans are arguing that Marcus is an embarrassment to his father and the age gap is ridiculous. Do you think Marcus should love who he wants, or do you think that he should have some loyalty to his father? Is this questionable?
So, what do you mean by that?
Well, the people are saying that he's embarrassing his dad because they had beef. They had ongoing beef, and you just date the man's wife.
So, okay, all
I
right.
think that's a good get back, though.
No, hold on. I'm confused. Tell me why. I don't follow this stuff. So, kind of explain it to me.
Okay, so Marcus Jordan is dating Larsa Pippen. She was married to Scottie Pippen.
Right.
Of course, he's the son of Michael Jordan. Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan, they've been beefing for years.
Right.
So people are upset that he chose to date her out of everyone that he had access to. And
That's what got
then-
me. That's what just made me just kind of like say, when you said people are who people.
You know how the internet is.
Like, what are we talking about? Like,
Did his dad say anything about it?
Yeah, he actually said that he hates them dating, and they're proceeding to go ahead and get married.
all right.
And people are upset about the age gap. So she's 49, and she's, made her rounds in the industry. And he's 32 and young, vibrant, has his whole life and career ahead of him. And people are saying that she is preying on him. She's just a cougar.
Praying on him for what?
Well, I guess his funds, possibly.
Is he somebody?
Michael Jordan's son. That's enough.
No, it doesn't mean anything though. Doesn't mean that he has any type of wealth. Does he? Look up and see
Let's see.
what's his net worth.
Yeah, what if it's the same as mine?
Then we got our answer.
Hollering. Like,
If it's the same as
Why would
yours,
you say that?
then I can tell you
Oh my gosh.
1.5 million.
Oh,
So she's not praying on him.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
it's
that's not
it's,
enough.
it's the wood.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah, she got that young stuff going.
Yeah, she's not praying on him. He don't have no money.
Afraid.
Yeah.
She's worth 10 million.
Oh yeah, she's not praying on him at all.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that means she's Stella and he's giving her groove back.
I know that's right. Get it, girl.
Yeah.
It's love.
I don't know about that, but I'm saying she's
They're
Stella.
gonna be married though?
Yeah, she's Stella and he's giving her groove back. Yeah, that's what I think. All right. Well, Congratulations to people that we don't know.
I know it.
Yo, let's talk about it, y'all. Let's have a conversation that I think is important, and it's important for your own mental health. That's the new phrase that's going around now, mental health. And some of us don't have mental health because we don't know the root cause. Well, I'll have you know tonight that some of our problems may come from our parents. Let me say that again. Some of our problems may come from our parents. And because we adore our parents and we love them so much and we hold them in high esteem, we would never, ever imagine that some of our mental health problems or our adult difficulties stem from our upbringing. I want to talk tonight briefly for about 7 or 8 minutes on the topic of toxic parents. Toxic parents. It often refers to parents who are abusive, emotionally immature. They have narcissistic traits or struggle with other personality disorders, mental illness, or some type of addiction. So if you fit in that category, or if your parents fit in that category, they're considered toxic because of what happens, or we'll say the manifestations of that. I want to share this. Here's a disclaimer. Parents are people. Parents are people. And we love them and we hold them in high esteem. And if you are a scripture reader or a Bible reader, you know that the scripture says that we should honor our mother and father so that our days can be long. So this is by no means permission to bash or dishonor or disrespect parents, but it is to illuminate some issues that may have happened in the past or that may be happening currently. Okay, so I want to give you several signs that you may have toxic parents. Now, toxic and dysfunction are two different things. We all have some type of dysfunction, but not everyone is toxic. We all have issues, things that we're working through, things that we need to develop in and grow in, but not everyone has toxic behavior. So let's get into it. Number one, basic level, self-centered. And they have limited capacity for empathy. They're self-centered, and they have a limited capacity for empathy. What's empathy? Being able to feel the needs, the feelings of others. And so one sign of toxicity is when you have parents who are not empathetic or they are not sensitive to your needs hear this, as a child. When I say a child, I'm not talking about you as a adolescent or a teenager. This audience, we're adults. And your parents can still display toxic behavior even in your adult life. So you have feelings, you have needs, you are a human being, you have desires, you have goals, you have relationships, you have career. And a toxic parent could display, or one characteristic of a toxic parent is just the inability to empathize with you, what you have going on in your life, your circumstances, the things that's going on that may be demanding for you, having no consideration for your time, having no consideration for your pain, never admitting that they were wrong in any type of situation that may have made you feel a certain type of way. And you'll see how this kind of connects as we move through this conversation. But you are an adult, you have a life, and self-centered parents who have no capacity for empathy, they don't care about your stress level, what's going on in your life, the things that you are facing. They have no concern of that. If they are not the center of attention, if you are not tending to their needs, if you are not always present in there, even as an adult, you are a whole adult. You are an entire adult. You are 35,000 years old. And they don't consider, it's almost like It's almost a basic example is you have children, you're married, you have a full-time job, you have commitments, you have things that you have dedicated yourself to. Let's say you're not married, you're dating. Let's say it doesn't matter, you're not dating, you're single. That's a relationship status. And that parent or those parents, they disregard everything that you are involved in and what concerns your life, and they show no concern. It's almost as if they downplay everything concerning you if you are not giving their life attention. That's a sign of toxicity. Number two, just plain disrespect. They fail to treat you with basic level of respect, courtesy, kindness. Typically, you're feeling this, especially in the Black community. It's one thing to say certain things to your children, but when you have adults and your parents still speak to you as if you are a child, as if you are incompetent, they say things like "you're stupid" or "you should have known that by now." Disrespect, y'all, is even in the form of why you don't have any money.
Ooh.
Why don't you have money? You too grown to have money. Now watch this. I'm not talking about you are a bum. Now, if you are a bum, I'm telling you, I'm asking you why you don't have no money. I'm talking about a hard-working citizen. I'm talking about someone that gets up every day and they bust their butts to make a living. And it's not considered because you don't have a certain level of success. They have a way of being condescending, speaking to you as if you're not attempting to accomplish, as if you're not working hard. And so they say demeaning, disrespectful things that make you walk away feeling as if you are less than. So disrespect. They disrespect, hear this, if you are married, they may not ever disrespect you, but do you know that if you are married and your parent says something disrespectful to your spouse or about your spouse, they have disrespected you. So constant disrespect is a sign of toxicity. Number three, emotionally reactive. Toxic parents often have difficulty controlling their emotions. So they overreact. They are very dramatic. They are unpredictable. They will call you names. They will embarrass you. You don't know. It's like going to the family cookout or going to the holiday, going to your parents' house for the holiday, and you have to work yourself up because you just never know what will happen. You don't know you don't know if they will blow up. You don't know if you disagree with them, it'll turn into some brawl or some type of whatever it is. That is dysfunctional. That's toxic, being emotionally reactive. Number four, controlling and manipulative. Now, this is very important. They want to tell you what to do, when to do it, how to do it. Toxic parents always want to have the upper hand. They will guilt trip you concerning specifically time and money. So many of you may have parents that they want to control everything. They want to know your every move. If they don't agree with it, if you don't, you'll see things like if they find out something that you didn't talk to them about or that they didn't know about, they will be very, very angry because they feel or believe you should run everything by them, even as an adult. The manipulation can come from time. They say things like, you never come to see me, you don't call, I may die soon, you don't love me anymore. The doctor saying I ain't gonna live that long, blah, 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 blah. When you don't have money to give them. And so they may say things, you give your money, here it is, y'all. You give your money to the church, but you don't help me out. You give your money to everything else, but you don't ever give me none. I'm sorry, the audience, I'm talking those things are manipulation tactics for them to control you and or manipulate you for resources. Remember, y'all, that's toxic that parents they still want to control your every move. You have to hear this. We're not talking about necessarily what's healthy in this moment, but you don't need your parents' permission to date. Um, it is up to you to decide when you will date, when you will marry, uh, when you will come to the house, all of those types of things, how much money you give them, all of those things, those are your decisions. And when you have parents that feel as if you shouldn't do anything without their wisdom or without consulting them, that is a form of control. And anytime they guilt trip you, or get this, they hold things over your head when you have asked for money. Let's say you borrowed money. Y'all, do y'all know how it feels to some of us? Some people say things like, I would rather not ask because I don't want to hear about it in the future. I don't want to blah, 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 right? All of those things you may be feeling the control. Well, I'm not going to give you money unless you do this. I'm not going to do this unless you do that. All of those things are manipulation tactics, control tactics, etc. Number 5, I think I'm on number 5. Am I number 5? All right. Let's talk about the critical parent. Nothing you do is ever enough.
Jesus.
They find fault, or they found fault in everything. You can test it by maybe looking at some of these things like too many expectations, called you names for not performing, called you stupid if you didn't know anything, jokes on you for not knowing enough. And some of those outcomes can be not feeling good enough about yourself or always trying to people please. So you have a critical parent when you have become a person that you are you don't feel good enough. Even in your adulthood, you don't feel good enough. You don't feel like you're worthy of particular things. You don't feel like you'll ever accomplish anything. You don't feel like you'll ever achieve anything because you grew up in an environment that was highly critical of your infractions or your mistakes. And what that tends to do is it may cause some of the results of that. It could cause you to become a people pleaser. Another form of toxic, or another trait of toxic parents can be the parent that overshares. They talk about everyone's issues, including yours. Nothing is private. Nothing is confidential. They overshare. They even overshare about their personal life. They overshare about their intimate life. It is inappropriate for a parent to tell their child, I don't care how old they are, who they're having sex with and how often they have sex and whether or not the sex is good, etc. It is also toxic for a parent to gossip about everybody's issue. It is toxic for a parent to tell everybody about what's going on with you. I'll give you a perfect example. The parent that will tell that you lost your job, or the parent that will tell that you're going through a difficult time in your marriage, the parent that will tell people how much you have, how much money you're making. Oh, y'all, it is toxic for a parent to tell someone else that you called and asked for money. All of those things, the parent that overshares, they're not confidential. They lack boundaries. Let's talk about I want to kind of go back to this, y'all. I failed to mention this. The controlling parent, they lack the boundaries. They go through your phone. They always ask about your personal life, etc. Those are things that you want to consider. Now, let's talk about that parent that plays siblings against each other.
Jesus.
Talk about that parent.
They play siblings against each other. They say things like, and this was really interesting to me. They will tell the other sibling, they will tell you about what the other sibling said about you. And then they'll tell the other sibling what you said about them. So let's just say they have this way of twisting things and making things seem more dramatic than they really are. And so this parent is the one that's going back and forth sharing certain things. So if you walk up to your parent and say, hey, I didn't like how sis or bro did that, blah, 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 blah. Well, they will go back and share that and then come to you about the response that the other sibling said. They love to be in the middle of the drama. They love to see their children fight. They actually hate the unity. They hate the relationship. It's toxic. Okay. So remember this, y'all. Your parents hold influence in the development of your self-esteem. Here's a toxic trait: the never enough syndrome. They make you feel like you're not good enough. They made you perform. They made you perform. So I'll give you a perfect example. You brought home a B. You were not celebrated. They said, why didn't you bring home an A? You brought home a 90, which is an A. And they said, why didn't you get 100? And that is what you had to endure all of your life. You played sports and you're not the best athlete on the team. You played sports and your team lost. Whatever accomplishment, if you were not first, they did not celebrate you. And if you were first, and only when you were first, that's when you were celebrated. You graduated on the stage with honors, but if you were not the one that gave the speech, and that's typically the person that had the highest GPA, this is graduation from high school, and they were still not proud because you were not the one to give the speech, a speech that nobody will remember. No one. So how do you know you were under that never enough syndrome? You feel like you're not good enough. You don't feel confident in your abilities. You doubt yourself a lot. You say things like, I won't be good enough for anything. All the way down to dating, your job. You go into every circumstance and every season of your life doubting. You never have confidence walking into a different circumstance. It may be because you were raised in a never enough syndrome. The no less than perfect parent, very similar to never enough. The no less than perfect parent, you were not allowed to make mistakes. There was no room for error, perfectionism. You have, get this, y'all, you're gonna recognize this. You have to be the best and nothing less than the best. And those are you have to get this. This is what happens after that. You strive to earn love from everyone. If you came from a perfectionist environment, then what you'll find yourself doing is striving to earn love from people, your relationships. You perform for them. You tend to hide your imperfections from people because you feel as if people found out some of your flaws, some of your inadequacies, that they would not accept you. And that's because you were raised in a nothing less than perfect environment, that you are unable to make mistakes. You're very hard on yourself when you get critiqued at your job, and when people bring things to your attention. You're very difficult in relationships. Now, here's what happens with that. If you were raised in that environment, then you probably don't do well in your relationships unless people are perfect. That people can't mess up, and as soon as they mess up, you dismiss them or you disown them. So you become the victimizer when in actuality you were a victim. You become a performer and you make others perform. Here's one. You speak when spoken to. The speak when spoken to environment. Now, this was interesting to me because most Black people know about this one. The problem with that is white people don't raise their children like that. And that's why they walk around as if they own everything. Yeah. That's important, the speak when spoken to. And what it does is it causes a child to not feel confident in having an opinion. And so they grow up and they second guess their opinion. They're not confident in their opinion. It causes you to shrink when you're around people. It causes you not to speak up when you should speak up. It causes you to feel as if you don't have an opinion. These are some of the results of the speak when spoken to upbringing. All right. Now, how do we fix some of these things? Number one, I said this earlier. Please understand that your parents are human beings. Sometimes when people have suffered, then they inflict suffering on others. So understand that. Understand that our parents are people, just like you are a person. Number two, people are not perfect. We are all flawed. Number three, you don't have to suffer forever. So here's something that you can do. If you know that you have experienced these things and it has affected you in your adulthood, decide to be healed so that you won't become a toxic parent.
So good.
Now, let's say you don't want children. Let's say you don't have children. Guess what? I promise you, until you decide to be healed, you've already displayed toxicity in relationships. Yeah. It's not waiting on you to be a parent. Yeah. You've already displayed some of the results or consequences of some of the things that's happened to you. So here's what you can do. As an adult, you can decide to change. You can decide to develop. You can decide to be better. Now, while you're deciding to change, here's one. Don't try to change your parents. You love them, change yourself. Mm-hmm. Love them, change yourself. You can have the conversation. You can bring things to their attention, but bringing something to someone's attention and trying to change them, two different things. Sometimes healing is in the conversation. Sometimes growth is in the conversation. But don't try to change your parents. Change yourself. With that, while you're changing yourself, if you're experiencing some of these toxicities in your life between your parents and you, here's a word that you need to master: boundaries. Set boundaries. You don't have to answer every question. You don't have to give money every time it's requested. You don't have to. You can set boundaries. Parents should not go through your phone. Hear this, y'all. Parents should not just feel comfortable popping up at your home. Set the boundaries. Now, will they be mad? Yes, they will, because they are not used to your boundaries. Now, why is this important for you to understand? Because as an adult, you have choices that you did not have as a child. And because you're an adult, now you are able, hear this, you are able to make your own decisions now and do the things that you want to do that you feel like may be healthy and beneficial for you. And you can do all of these things without being disrespectful. I'm going to say this: don't feel the need to answer every question. Don't feel the need to allow access to your life just because they are your parents. Be honest, be firm, be respectful, but remember to set the boundaries. Welcome to Bandwidth, y'all.
Welcome to Bandwidth, yo. Go and be great. Whatever you do, don't forget to be a lion.
Too easy. This energy drink was good.
Shout out to King K.
Hey, what time is it? Are we late?
No, we did good.
Good time?
Yes, sir.
What, 5 minutes over?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's good. All right. All right, y'all. Y'all good? What y'all think?
Yes, sir.
That was
Before we go, what y'all think about the toxic parents? What y'all think about that part?
I think that's absolutely
You talking to Mike too?
okay. I'm sorry.
She all over in the air.
She don't want to yell anymore.
Yeah, I was trying to be okay. No, I think this episode is really good because sometimes you don't realize that your parents can be toxic. You know, you think that that's like normal, especially in the Black community.
Yeah.
You know, we're taught to do some things that you know may not be normal. So this segment was really really good to just get those traits to see like, oh, I've experienced that. You know, but I think it was really good.
Yeah, most of the time, y'all, we end up repeating it.
Absolutely. It was the
Absolutely.
heal part for me. Go get
Yeah.
you have to be aware so that you won't repeat it, you know. So
Yeah.
yeah.
That's so true. This was a very tough podcast, but it was very beneficial. And the older I get, the more I realize my parents are human and I'm a little more understanding to their circumstances. You have to look at them in their totality, not just in the parent. Look at how they were brought up, how they were raised, their dynamic with their family. So all of those things kind of help you put the picture together. But I love this podcast. I'm going to watch it again.
You know, it's interesting. I was listening to this interview today. I think he's like one of the richest men in the world. And so the interviewer asked him, hey, what started the success? And so he said, well, I was in and out of jail as a teenager. And this particular man kind of mentored him. And so he said, he kept highlighting how kind the man was, the mentor was. And he said he grew up, his father was physically abusive, called him names, all of that, and never said, I love you. So he said 50 years ago, he asked him on the phone, he finally worked up the nerve after this is, y'all, he was in and out of jail, but became, I think he's a billionaire now. And so his father is like 88 now. So that means he's probably about 60 something. And so he said our relationship is great now, but I did ask him 50 years ago, hey, why didn't you ever say, I love you? He was like, well, that's not something men say. And he said, well, you say it to you say it to my sister though. It was like, well, she's a girl. And then he said, why did you beat me? He said, well, my father beat me. He said, so why did you call me names? He was like, well, my father called me names. And in that conversation, he realized that everything that he experienced growing up from his father didn't know any better.
Yeah.
So this is what he said that blew my mind. He said, so what I started to do was call him every day and say, Dad, I love you, and just hang up the phone. He said he did it. Dad, I love you, hang up the phone. Dad, I love you, hang up the phone. And he said now there's not a moment that his father doesn't talk to them or see them and never says, I love you. He's going to always say, I love you.
Wow.
He changed it.
He changed it, but he realized that. And so I think a lot of us, y'all, we're walking around and we don't realize that listen, I know this sounds simple, but our parents are people. They have suffered and there was no intervention. Like, okay, here's my common sense, and then we're gonna go, y'all. My common sense is you do know you don't need intervention to have children.
Absolutely.
You can have trauma, no intervention, and it has nothing to do with falling in love and having a child. And so you look up and you're raising a child and you have trauma, and you just pass it on.
Absolutely.
And so it's so interesting, like everybody's supposed to go get healed except us. Everybody know better. Everybody should have known better. My daddy should have known better. My mama should have known better. Not if they grew up like you. You figure for 18 years, you were called stupid or you were called dumb or whatever. And they leave home, go to the military, go into the workforce, fall in love, When were they gonna know better?
Right.
Yeah.
And y'all do know they didn't have YouTube, they didn't have podcasts, they didn't have anything to say, hey, you know, this is not healthy.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, and get this, y'all. Health was not the mandate. Family and success was. Just raise your kids, so I'm just saying that to say, I think we can be so hypocritical.
Absolutely.
So we need to focus on when we know better, we do better. And what I love about this story is he didn't try to change him. He just called and said, I love you every day. And that love changed the father.
I love that.
All right, y'all. It's time to eat. See y'all next Monday.
See you soon, Bando Crew.
Stop calling them that.
Please, yeah.
They were saying it in the comments.
They're not saying it in the comments.
They did.
They're delusional.